In the middle of the 3rd century, less than 50 years after Perpetua's death, one emperor decided to bring things back into line and to restore order with a piece of paper.
These are scraps of papyrus from a Roman waste paper basket in the province of Egypt, and they're some of the most important things ever to have been found in a waste paper basket. And it's also a wonderful example of Roman bureaucraties. They are personal certificates proving that their owner has sacrificed to the traditional gods.
The gist of the message is up here, saying so-and-so has sacrificed, it's been witnessed here, and then one of the witnesses has signed. His name was Hermas, and this guy's actually signed
Several of these certificates.
The reason why he's done that is because the Emperor Decius had ordered that everybody in the empire should prove they'd sacrificed to the gods.
This is often treated as a centralised persecution of the Christians because, of course, true Christians couldn't sacrifice to the traditional gods. And we know, in fact, that some of them didn't and supposedly went to their deaths. But even Christian writers tell us that many of them, and this is, I think, where I would have been, either sacrificed anyway or just kept their heads down. What's going on in the emperor's mind is also rather different, I think. I'm sure he's not planning more bloody spectacles of Christians versus lions. What he's wanting to do is to ensure that every single one of his subjects signs up publicly to the institution of sacrifice, which is the ritual that ensures that proper relationship between the Roman state and its gods, and ensures Roman success. I mean, in a way, this is a clumsy and rather heavy-handed attempt to restore political and religious order to the Roman world.
His project didn't last long, and neither did he. Decius wasn't dealing only with the Christians, but between the invasion of the barbarians and internal rivals, his reign only lasted 2 years, and he ended up killed on the battlefield. It would have been beyond the wildest dreams of Perpetua and those who died like her that in less than 100 years, Rome would turn in exactly the opposite direction.